Right? First and foremost, I must say all praises be to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the sincere elect. And Lord willing, the Lord puts the spirit upon me to speak his words and uses me as a vessel. Right? This is I just came across this article, right? And it says, outrage as kids pick cotton, sing slave songs during a school field trip. Right? And this is another reason why we call all you Edomites, from the elites to your fucking commoner, right? You will pay for slavery, and you will pay for all the pain and wickedness that you caused and done to our people, man. Right? So it says here, right, as you can see, disturbing cell phone video has appeared online, apparently showing a class of 10-year-old South Carolina elementary school kids picking cotton and singing slave songs as their teachers supervise. The cell phone video was reportedly taken by one of the teachers and sent to the parents of fifth graders from Ebenezer Avenue Elementary School in Rock Hill, South Carolina this week. It says, I quote, "I like it when you don't talk back, make money for me." The children can be heard singing in the videos, and I'll play the clip.
Like that, I like it when you feel your side. I like it when you don't talk back, make money for me. Make money, say money, 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 money.
Let me play the clip.
Feel your side. I like it when you don't talk back. Make money for me.
Make money for me.
1, 2, 3, 4. Like it when you pick like that. I like it when you feel your side. I like it when you don't talk back. Make money for me. Make money for me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like it when you pick like that. I like it when you feel your side. I like it when you don't talk back. Make money for me. Make money for me.
Now, of course, right? You can obviously see that you have so-called black teachers there and so-called white teachers there too, but realistically, this wouldn't be able to happen if it wasn't approved by Esau, man. Right? Because you have these young Jake kids, right, doing this, man. And really, there's been countless accounts, right, of school trips taking place just as this all over the states, man. Right? It says here, I'm livid right now. I'm African American and my ancestors picked cotton. Why would I want my son to pick cotton and think it's fun? Right? So it's like, thing is, right? Everyone thinks stuff like this here, man, is fine, and it's a joke, right? And it's like, this apparently was to happen, because it's apparently a Black History Month. Well, what people don't understand and know is that we are actually, the 12 tribes of Israel, man. And although we experience being in slavery, that's not where our history ends. Right? But really, the main part of this article that really inspired me is because although we experienced slavery, we're still the people of God. And these so-called people who call themselves white will pay, man. Right? Because when they, had us in slavery, right? They actually didn't know that they were actually touching the true people of God. This is Zechariah 2:8. For thus saith the Lord of hosts, After glory have he sent me unto the nations which spoiled you. For he that touches you toucheth the apple of his eye. Right? Imagine you send your son to school and then he gets punched in the stomach, he gets a broken nose and a snapped arm. Right? And that's your firstborn son. Right? You are gonna be really upset, man. Well, according to the scriptures, man, the 12 tribes of Israel, being us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are the true people of God, right? And when you enslaved us, you touched the Lord's chosen people, man. And guess what? Because you touched them, you have to account, right? And what will take place is that you will eventually serve slavery for what you've done. This is Revelation 13:9. If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with a sword must be killed with a sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, man. So it's simple and plain to the point. You put our people in slavery, guess what? You will experience slavery, and you will pay for every ounce of it, man. Right? This is Isaiah chapter 14. Right? This is for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the strangers shall be joined to them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob. Right? The strangers apply to those who are the Israelite foreigners coming back unto their heritage, man. But it says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captives who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors. So that's what will happen. Right now, we're under your rule and under your oppression. But guess what? We are gonna have you in slavery, man, and have you in chains, right? Starting off with your elites, man. This is Psalms 137 and 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it even to the foundation thereof. And in prophecy is talking about when we were going into captivity under the Babylonian Empire. Scripture even says the actual temple was burned by you Edomites, man. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. Right? The daughter of Babylon is the children of Edom. If you go into that word daughter there, it actually means a personification. So it comes in the same spirit, stead, same characteristic as Babylon. But now it's even done more wicked deeds, man. That's why it's called Babylon the Great, which means great confusion, because they reaped and brought great confusion upon the earth and touched the people of God, who ought to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us. So now Esau wants to make fun of us and make jokes, but guess what? The scripture says we actually gonna be happy when we finally have you in chains and inflict pain and damage on you through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. And that right there is in the Bible, in the King James version of the Bible, man. You will pay for everything that you done, man. You shall be it's like everyone thinks it's a joke, but you actually gonna pay. This is Psalms 149 and 5. Let the saints be joyful and glory. Now the saints are the people of God, the 12 tribes of Israel. Let them sing loud upon their beds. Let the high praises of the Most High be in their mouth and a two-edged sword in their hand. And that's what's going to happen in the kingdom. It ain't going to happen now. To execute vengeance upon the heathen. So this vengeance is going to be executed upon you heathen. That shows you ain't going to have. That shows one, the saints are the Israelites, and that you shall receive vengeance, man, upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people, to bind their kings with chains and the nobles with fetters of iron. Now, if we're going to be able to bind your fucking elites of elites in chains, and guess what? All you people as a complete people and nation gonna be under us, man. And all you so-called right people gonna pay for all the wrong that you've done to us, man. This is Colossians 3 and 25. But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he have done. And there is no respect of persons, right? So, all right, you got Edomites now, so-called people who call themselves white, who happily admit that slavery was wrong. Slavery was wrong. All right, yeah, cool, it was wrong. So guess what? You gonna pay, because the scripture says, "He that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong that they have done," and that there's no respect of persons. Now, a person might say, "Oh, but I didn't do it." Well, guess what? There's something called reincarnation. Scripture says you come back in the third or fourth generation. So guess what? You are your forefathers, man, in the reincarnation, right? This is Isaiah 14 and 21. Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land nor fill the face of the world with cities. Now, a person might read Ezekiel chapter 18 and be like, it says the son shan't pay for the sin of the father, neither shall the father pay for the sin of the son, but every man shall bear his own iniquity. Well, guess what? The scripture says that the Lord, right, will visit the iniquity upon the people, upon the third and fourth generation, because through the process of reincarnation, you come back as your forefather. Meaning, your great grandfather. Guess what? That was most probably you coming back. So some of them spirits persecuting our people in hardcore slavery are back upon this earth to get judged, and we'll go into slavery, man. Right? And you have no mercy. You ain't gonna have no mercy, man. You gonna pay every bit for what you've done to us, including all the other heathen as well, man. This is Jeremiah chapter 30 and 16. It says, "Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey." So Esau, you can think everything's a joke, you can think everything's funny, but guess what? It ain't gonna be funny when you're in slavery, man. So with that, I'm gonna say all praise be to Abba Shimon Shai, double honors, apostles and elders, the great millstone. With that, I'm gonna say shalom.